What is up, guys? My name is Featured, and welcome to. Oh, hold on, let me redo that. What is up, guys? My name is Featured, and welcome to our first live Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition. This is my blind Let's Play. Um, I thought, what better way to kind of move this Let's Play along? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Than live streaming it. There's a lot to do in this game, and it's very easy to just get bogged down in let's plays. So I thought the easiest way to do it, let's stream it. So we're picking up where we last put down with Dragon Age Origins. So if you guys want to watch that, it's in our first let's play. And we just finished our little feast over here. Oh, this isn't it. It's around here. Still getting used to the game. Oh, there's something in this barrel though. A dagger. Can I sell it? Oh, yeah.
I am at your service, my lord.
Servant, cook.
Your Highness, what a surprise. I apologize if we are in your way.
Not in my way, cook. You are not in my way. Okay, let's that door's locked. Locked. Just trying to see if I'm missing anything. Who's that? Oh, it's a noble. Let's check our map here. Father's room, Trion's room, my room, and Bahelm's room. Let's go see Trion. I think that's where we were. Yeah, this is where we last left off. There's Duncan. Let's talk to Duncan real quick.
Greetings, my lord.
We never really
It
got
is an honor to meet you at
acclimated with him. What would Thrain say? The honor is mine, Warden.
I have had the opportunity to recently meet with your father. He speaks highly of you. He says you may be the most skilled warrior in all of House Aeducan.
My father does me great honor.
I have no doubt it is deserved. We need more Grey Wardens like you, and quickly. Even as the Darkspawn weaken here in Ozamar, they are stirring on the surface. A blight has begun. Soon the fight must go beyond the deep roads, lest the Darkspawn threaten all the world.
I do not know as much as I should about the Grey Wardens.
You know of our dedication to destroying the Darkspawn, our frontline presence during a blight. What else would you know?
Can I join the Grey Wardens and still stay in Ozamar?
I'm afraid not. Grey Wardens go where they're needed most. Right now, that is on the surface at the ruins of Ostagar. Fauna, then welcome. I have had the opportunity to recently meet.
Are there many of my people in the Grey Wardens?
Over the centuries, many dwarves have made names for themselves in our order. These days, however, there are fewer dwarves and thus even fewer dwarven Grey Wardens. A pity, since dwarven warriors have the most experience fighting Darkspawn.
Does joining entail?
Being a Grey Warden means abandoning all ties to your old life. It means dedicating yourself to destroying the Darkspawn.
I am an Aeducan. Orzammar needs me here.
And it is a good thing that you have other paths before you. Some are not so lucky. I wish you luck in the deep roads tomorrow. Show the Darkspawn the might of your people.
So we got some codex, some Loa. Is there anyone else here I can talk to?
Your father is very proud.
It isn't our newest commander.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
May the ancestors grant us victory against the dark spawn.
That was well spoken.
Thank you.
You're most certainly welcome. So few young people will stand up for what they believe in. Now I must be off to prepare for tomorrow. Do excuse me.
Okay.
Congratulations on being named commander, my lord.
Thank you, guard. I think father wanted me to talk to Thrain. This his room? No, it's father's room.
So you're a commander now, in name at least. Shouldn't you be attending our King Father?
Father wants me to see you, Thrain.
Of course he does. We must discuss strategy before tomorrow's battle. Balin, stay here and stroke the new commander's conceit if you like. But then get to bed.
All day I've put up with that. He can really grate on the nerves.
Well, he's our older brother. I suppose it's his
Wanting to
right.
secure his own power at the expense of everyone around him.
What are you talking about?
Thrain has begun to move against you. I never thought his much proclaimed honor would allow him to actually act on his jealousy. Big brother, Thrain is going to try to kill you.
What?
I wouldn't have believed it myself if I hadn't overheard him giving orders to his men. Thrain's decided you're a threat to his taking the throne. Maybe he's right.
I'm not the heir. He is.
Thrain's the named prince, but only the Assembly can proclaim a king. It would be unusual for the Assembly to ignore the king's choice, but it does happen.
The founder of House Bimo became a paragon and king in one move from the Assembly. He was a commoner.
That was an extraordinary case, but at least a half dozen times the Assembly named a lesser family member, or even someone from another house, as king. Usually, it's the popular younger brother of an undesirable prince.
So Thrain thinks the Assembly would prefer me?
Look at it from his perspective. You're more personable than he's ever been. You entered the provings held in your own honor just for glory and to please the crowds. If you win glory against the Darkspawn tomorrow, it will only strengthen the case for you as the next heir. Thrain fears father will replace him on the spot. If not, the Assembly will surely turn against him when father dies. You know his pride will never allow him to step aside.
Won't fight Thrain.
You're my elder. I'll respect any decision you make, but please be careful. I don't want to lose the brother I actually like.
I'm glad you're concerned, Bellin. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm taking your place as father's second, so I'll be at hand tomorrow. For now, try to get some sleep.
Let's go. You don't want to keep those lovely ladies waiting.
Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that.
Thrain and his men will clear the way for the Grey Wardens to descend into the easternmost caverns. Those caverns are still infested by the worst of the Darkspawn. We cannot risk our own troops in there.
Understood, Lord Haramond. We should be able to sense the Darkspawn and avoid them once the way is open.
May the Paragons favor you, and the stone catch you if you fall.
Come then! Glory awaits!
Balin, you and your men will second the king, clearing the main road.
Don't you think it looks a little cowardly to allow these humans to take our place where the fighting is thickest?
Are you questioning the battle plan?
Of course not. I'm sure your caution is for the glory of us all.
Enough, Balin. Take your men and make ready. Haramond and I need to have words with your sibling.
Good luck, my brother.
Your father has a special mission for you.
In the eastern deep roads, there is a secret door carved into the stone.
The door leads to a Taig, abandoned long ago by your ancestors. The Darkspawn have made it impossible to reach.
My father believed that the shield of the Paragon Aeducan remains in that tag, under the stones of the central room. Reclaim the shield, and glory will be yours.
Shield of Aeducan would be
We
quite the
sent
find.
2 scouts ahead to make sure the tunnels are cleared. But be careful. One of the scouts will meet you at the first crossroads you come to. The second will be further in. When you get to the door, use your signet ring to open it. Questions?
Meet the scouts behind the door, grab the shield. Got it.
Very good. The crossroads where you meet the first scout will be the rendezvous point. There you can present the shield to the lords and demonstrate the strength of Aeducan.
May the ancestors watch over you, my child.
Okay. Meet the scouts. Go in there. Get the shield. I think we can do this. Oh, okay.
You like me to enforce that kid?
What's a spider doing with gold on him? Are we sure those scouts made it? Man, this dagger's great.
This should be easy enough.
Yeah, I don't think the scouts made it. Nothing that way. I do love these 2 perspectives you can play at. You can play like this over the top shoulder. I don't know what to call it. And then you can play a top down.
You made it, Commander. Did you run afoul of any darkspawn?
Some. Let's move.
As you say. Onward then.
Is this the way I want to go? I don't know. It's the way we're gonna go. Let's see if there's any secrets back here, maybe. Oh. Yeah, hit him with that. But take care of that ranger.
This should be easy enough.
Smell fruit. Okay. Like there's an opening over here. What's another scout? Hold on.
You're here.
Oh,
I thought the Darkspawn had got you for sure.
not that easy to
I'll
kill.
make sure I'm behind you if we're swarmed. We want the tunnel ahead. There are Darkspawn tracks all over it. Be careful.
Let's get moving
I'm with
then.
you.
I want to trek back, see if we can find something. You just never know. I see there's a wooden crate back there. Oh, it lets us loot these guys now. Trap triggered? There's a trap in the body? Can probably sell that. Gorium, can you? Scout, can you? Oh my gosh, the scout can. Hey, how about that? Okay, nothing over here. Let's pretty cool. Let's go back a little bit. The heck was that? This is where we ran into the other scout. What are those?
These creatures look a mite upset.
No quarter! That went well!
We loot these guys? No. Weapon ring. Might as well take it, right? See, it's the little things you can find. And that's just a dead end. Perfect. What is that? Toggle full party selection? Move freely? Oh, there's trap. Oh. What, can we get someone to walk into it? We probably already set it off, actually. Okay. Go down this way. This is where we ran into the other scouts. Can't go straight. Nothing there. We can go right. Hey, archer, take out the archer. Okay. There's a chest. I think it was a scout with the bow. Oh man, someone's been killing.
Looks like someone beat us to the door.
This darkspawn body is still fresh. Whoever opened the door is most likely still in there.
I wonder if it's my brother. They killed the darkspawn. They may be allies.
Or it could be an ambitious cousin out for his own glory.
Let's not do anything rash.
Let's
It's my
move,
brother.
men.
At least he looted him, right? Looks to be that way. Oh, there's something over there.
Let's get started.
Fancy vase. Mercenary.
So glad you could finally join us. We feared you'd
That
gone
is
taken
true.
by Darkspawn. Turns out the shield isn't quite as easy to retrieve as I was led to believe. I wager you know where it is, though. So maybe you tell me where it is, and I won't mutilate your body so bad your father doesn't recognize you.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I'm your better, that's who. And as to how I got in, that's a question you'll have to ask the stone after I butcher you. Now where's the shield?
Tell me how you got in. I'll tell you where the shield is.
Bit for bite, huh? Both of us banking on killing the other and losing nothing by the telling? Very well. One of Prince Trian's men brought me this ring. It opened the door just fine. Now where is the sodding shield?
The shield's a metaphor. It's in us, in all of us. You thought I'd tell you?
Just kill them, boys. We'll find this shield on our own.
Yeah, let me grab that captain. Oh crap.
Show me what you've got! I'm going to make this quick.
The heck? My own brother hired mercenaries? Let's see this captain. Yeah, there's the ring.
Is that really Trian's signet ring?
This may not mean anything.
Or it may be a warning for us to keep our guard up.
Caution is always a good idea. You worry too much, Gore.
Agreed. Now perhaps we should find the shield.
Let's look for it. No one step in that trap.
As you say. Right away.
Hopefully I can sell all this stuff, or else I'm just collecting a bunch of garbage. Crap, where's my bow guy? There he is. Unlock that for me.
This should be easy enough.
Now we already have one of those. I didn't loot him over here? It's pretty cool. Oh, am I supposed to hit that door, maybe?
Let's get started.
Charred corpse. Can't go in any of these stores? Yeah, I don't need that shield. Let's look at some of the stuff we did get, though. Dwarven armored boots. It's the same. What do I put this on? You can upgrade weapons by enchanting them. Ruins. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to destroy it. We'll figure about that later. Need more strength. I can wear this for now. Increases user's resistance to full damage for a short time. You know, that might be leading on to something. I'm gonna put that down there. Just in case. And this one we can go inside.
This is the room. How do we get the shield? You two, see if you can spot anything.
I do have the other ring.
It seems some of these tiles are different from the others.
Oh. Together we stand stronger. That makes sense. The lid of sarcophagus slides away, revealing a small hollow container that contains the shield of Aeducan.
That's it. We've got it.
Doesn't look like much. The skill of our crafters has come far since then. But still, the shield of Aeducan.
The strength of Aeducan is in this shield.
I can feel it. It's inspirational.
You say so. It's just a shield.
Where's the
direction
rendezvous
we came
point?
from at the crossroads?
To the crossroads.
Oh no, did I further move along the plot by opening those folders? Oh shoot. Are we getting ambushed? One. Oh crap. Actually. Take out the Blight Wolf. I'll take on... Perfect, guys. Particular challenging components are displayed in different colors to draw attention to the significant threat. They represent opponents with yellow names are more challenging and aggressive than average. Orange names represent extremely powerful enemies capable of threatening A full party of adventurers by themselves. Okay. Fired a health loot. Yep.
If Thrain were really scheming against us, this would be the perfect place for an ambush. We've got the shield, and we're all alone out here.
Thrain is my brother. Nothing will happen.
Your confidence.
What's that you're muttering about?
My brother Thrain may try to ambush us.
As if the Darkspawn weren't enough to worry about.
Just keep your eyes open.
Okay. Everyone just screamed. Whoop, whoop. Just trying to rotate the camera around.
By the stone, it's Thrain.
It must have been a Darkspawn attack. This doesn't look like Darkspawn. No bites, no scratches, no mutilation.
We need to warn my father. Be careful, the murderers may still be around.
Someone's coming.
Watch, it's my younger brother.
Hurry, Father, before it's too...
By all the ancestors, what has happened here?
It seems we weren't fast enough. Bayland was right.
My son, tell me this isn't what it looks like.
It's not, I assure you.
He killed Thrain, just as Thrain said he would.
My lord is innocent.
Zergorum, your loyalty makes you a useless witness. It falls to others to tell the story. You, Scout, what happened here?
Thrain and his men were here early. It seems they'd done battle with the Darkspawn. Lord Aeducan came up to them all friendly-like, but when we got close, he ordered us to attack.
You will let this man question my honor?
The man is lowborn and could easily be bought.
Frandlin Ivo, you are a good and noble man. Did the scout speak the truth?
He did, my lord. It was terrible. Prince Thrain didn't stand a chance. Afterward, my lord stripped his signet ring.
You treacherous bastard! Silence, Gorum. Do you have anything else to say, my son?
How can you not see that this is a setup? It's Bell. He's behind all of this.
The Assembly will see through you. Everyone knows I was Thrain's faithful second.
Find him. He will be judged before the Assembly. To Orzammar.
Wow. Our youngest brother was setting us up this whole time. And plus button next to your character's portrait to level up. Yeah, I want strength. And then while a character learns and reasons, his health and resilience. We'll bring up our cunning. Oh, we can unlock a new skill. Hmm. This mode is activate. The character drops into defensive stance that bears the shield, gaining a bonus defensive and increased chance to shrug off missile attacks, but taking a penalty to attack. Tight quarters has taught the archer to fire without interruption, even when being attacked. Yeah, I think we're gonna take that. The exile. Oh man, Thrain. What have we done? We didn't do anything.
My lord.
Gorium.
I would have come sooner had they allowed it. How are you?
I'm fine, Gorium. You?
I could be better. I have bad news, though. The Assembly isn't going to call for you. Balin has taken Trian's place in the Assembly. He introduced a motion to condemn you immediately, and it easily passed.
Oh.
He had fully half the Assembly ready to vote on something completely against tradition and justice. He must have been making deals and alliances for months, if not years.
So now Balin will be king when my father dies.
I'm afraid so. Some of the lords, especially Harrowmont, are suspicious of Balin's instant rise to power. They are rallying, but far too slowly. The Assembly has already sentenced both of us.
There must be a way to
So
fight this.
I can't imagine what it is. My knighthood will be stripped, my name torn from my family records. But I will be allowed to attempt some sort of life on the surface. Lord Harrowmont moved for a similar exile for you, but Balin's supporters overwhelmed him. You're to be sealed in the deep roads to fight Darkspawn until you are overwhelmed and killed.
What does my father
Lord
say about
Harrowmont
this?
says the king is taken ill. He couldn't bear losing 2 of his children at once. Lord Harrowmont gave me access to see you so I could tell you this. Duncan and the Grey Wardens are still in the deep roads, in tunnels connected to those you are to be left in. If you survive long enough to find the Grey Wardens, you may be able to escape with Duncan.
The Grey Wardens seemed good men with humans.
There are worse ways for a warrior to live than fighting the Darkspawn with such allies. If you can find them, I'm sure you can join them and escape the deep roads.
Only Darkspawn between
Balin
me and freedom?
underestimated you, much as we underestimated him. I begged to go with you and fight at your side, but Balin's pet nobles wouldn't hear of it.
I wish you were going to be at my side as well.
I'm going to try to go to Denerim, the human capital. If you make it out, find me.
Count on it.
Our time is up. May the Paragons guide your sword and the stone hold you up.
The same to you, my
I will always
friend.
be your man, my Lord Aeducan.
They are ready for you now.
I was saying, looking good.
Harrowmont.
Having been found guilty of fratricide by the Assembly of Orzammar, you are hereby sentenced to exile and death. Your name is from this point forward stripped from the records. You are no longer a person, nor a memory. You are to be cast into the deep roads with only sword and shield. Dare to redeem your life by fighting the enemies of Orzammar until your death. Do you have anything to say before the sentence is carried out?
Balin will destroy you, just as he did me.
I understand your anger. You should have been allowed to defend yourself. Had I the power to stop this, I would have. Look me in the eye and tell me you didn't do this. For your father's sake.
I didn't kill Thrain.
I believe you. That means Balin planned this from the start. Believe me, I will spend the rest of my days making sure Balin does not profit by his deeds. Your father asked me to give these to you. This sword and shield are a fine dwarven make.
Where's my dagger?
At our enemies.
Where's my
He is
father?
old and this tragedy has hit him hard. He will rest better now, though, knowing the truth.
Tell my father I went to a warrior's death.
Open the doors and let the condemned walk through. May the stone accept you when you fall.
Man. Alright. Fine dwarven blade. Speeds on. Let's check over here just in case. Nothing. There's something to loot up ahead. Looks like quartz. Ah! Hit him with that.
This should be you wish.
Okay, got some armor. Great sword would be kind of cool, but I'll take. Can I pause and change on the fly?
Spawn approach. Watch for their blood. Look at this mess. I love it. Next.
Trap triggered. Okay, we can swap over. I like that. Less dexterity, but armor.
Let's get started.
Oh my gosh. What's that yellow bar? Okay, we'll go range.
On it.
Okay, and don't have enough to do another arrow, so we'll go melee. Hit with that shield bash. There we go. Good job, Thrain. I can try and sell it, I guess. And with that shield bash.
Let's get started.
Hit him with that shield bash, yeah.
Let's make this quick, shall we? On it.
This guy gonna have my boots. Superior dwarven guard armor. And some gold. Looks like it leads somewhere. I should probably put that armor on. Injury kit, dwarven armor boots, dwarven armor, nice.
Let's get started.
Crossbow. I wonder if the crossbow would be better than the regular bow. Oh, we can't wear the superior armor. Womp womp. Use this. User instantly gains a small amount of health and is cured of up to 3 injuries. Nice.
By the Maker, it's a dwarf.
Lord Aeducan, what are you doing here alone? Where are your troops?
I am Lord Aeducan no longer.
Ah, you have been made to walk the deep roads, then.
You mean you were exiled? What happened?
I do not think matters of dwarven honor are any business of ours. You need not answer, friend.
I was betrayed by
Lord
my
Thrain?
brother. No, Bellin. Thrain is dead.
I see. The brutal intrigue of the Dwarven court continues then. Your father intimated as much. There is no reason for you to walk these deep roads and die for something you did not do. You've already proven yourself both resourceful and skilled, and I would expect nothing less from an Aeducan. I've been searching for those with your level of ability. Your exploits in the deep roads set you apart. As leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, I would like to formally invite you to join our order.
I would be honored.
Then welcome. We leave immediately for Ostagar to join with the human forces facing the Darkspawn hordes led by King Kaelan. Stay close. There are still Darkspawn around every corner. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Thrain, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Orzammar.
How much do you know about dwarves, Your Majesty?
I've always wanted to learn more. Perhaps you could enlighten me sometime.
If Your Majesty wishes.
I do. I'll make
Seems
sure
like a
to
pretty
have
good
the
guy.
finest dwarven brew brought up from the palace cellars. After we've dealt with the blight, of course. I've been to Orzammar. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Endrin fare these days?
I'm his son, and he was fine when I saw him last.
Well, it seems your story may be even more interesting than I suspected. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
Didn't realize things were going so.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
If the dwarves forgot my story, I'll tell it.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Do you think we're in danger?
Absolutely.
Or there's any danger?
We sent a call to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, and hope they will reach us before the archdemon does. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready,
Alistair.
seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Very cool.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
I'll be on my
Good
way.
luck to you then.
Okay.
I'm sorry. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
Fade.
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologize, I'll go elsewhere.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
Who's this person?
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Thrain.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Have you faced Darkspawn before?
Yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Not much. I'm a dwarf.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
It's true. Is this Alistair over here?
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle?
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back or by the Maker up. No. Pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Some lifestyle. Oh, I can sell him stuff. Sweet. Wait. Don't sell that. Okay. It's misery by fighting hounds of Ferelden desire treats composed of partially of plant matter. The crunch is also a mystery. Salmon over time and carries a single engine. And I guess I'll buy. Might come in handy. Okay.
Shall I take that quiet glare as
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies,
What is
perhaps?
your other goods?
So long as you keep it quiet.
Oh. Was found is filled with a tiny shard of rock. 20 strength, 22 strength, firebolt, ice bolt. Okay.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not a dwarf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cook this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about this search?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why would they send us into forests? Why are the wilds so frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'm looking forward to it.
You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay, David.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
Yes, I am Thrain.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware dwarves could be Grey Wardens. I've only seen a few of your folk in the castle dealing with the smithy.
Of course they can. Why wouldn't they be?
Since the Grey Wardens protect human lands, I guessed a dwarf would not wish to join. Obviously, I'm wrong. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens.
His eyes scare me.
Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Yes, I'm looking forward to it.
I fought hard to get here. Impressing Duncan was not easy. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
It's all a big secret, apparently. Davis said we might be going into the wild.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
I can't feel it.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Why do you have to say that?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Yeah, I could say the king's kind of down a little bit.
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Okay. What else we got to go to? Alistair, we can talk to him. So the dog kennels, Logan's tent, Duncan's fire, King Callion's tent. Let's go talk to Alistair. What's tranquil? Oh, there's a chest here. What's locked?
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young man.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Not entirely, no.
Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
Perhaps they should tranquil all mages then. How is someone made tranquil? I feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What is enchantment
It is
exactly?
the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wild. Alright, Alistair. Where are you, buddy? Something down.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties on.
That guy really had me on the ropes. Maybe something bad's gonna happen to the king. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it though.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The grumpy one.
Oh.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Whoa.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
How can a dwarf be a mage?
You never know. These mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Thrain. I can't prepare my own.
Right, that was the name. There haven't been any Dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
We've been fighting them for centuries.
Hard to believe most folks here think the Darkspawn disappeared after the last Blight, when your people still suffer every day. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Nothing I saw. What was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes. The Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I look forward to traveling with you.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Party members' tactics. When you're not controlling them, party members act according to tactics you set. Select Alistair by left-clicking on him or his portrait. And open the tactic screen by pressing on the highlight icon or pressing slash. You can use the conditional tactic slot to design custom behaviors for each character, or simply select preset tactic. Change Alistar's preset to defender. Target enemy who between medium and long range. Self being attacked by attack. And if you're being attacked by a ranged target, what's the range? What? And then highest health. Attack. Reset that as custom 1. Okay, we'll try that. New code. Alistair. Alistair, can you unlock it?
Very well.
Dang it. Alright, well, we tried. Oh, I leveled up. I want to equip that armor, so... But I also want to get my constitution. Expert combat training. And... We could make our dwarf be kind of two-handed. While this mode is active, the character drops into defensive stance that favors the shield, gaining bonus to defensive, increased chance to shrug off missile attacks. The character follows up an attack with 2 hits from the shield, dealing normal damage with each attack. Target fails a physical resistance check, it is stunned. I like that. Okay. Tactics were updated. Okay, Alistair. Let's go down here. Let's check out the quartermaster. We did not check out the dog kennels.
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden?
I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
He's respectfully backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. Sam was very ill.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
See if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Saw a chest over here. Oh, it's elf. Might as well collect it. Is there anything up here? Oh, we've already been up here. Let's stop by the Knight's tent and Logan's tent. Gonna ignore Duncan for now and the boys.
Let us consider the evil before us. In their pride.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now?
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tern Logain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in this coming battle.
That's how the Tern feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tern called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Tern's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go.
As you wish. You approach the tent of Tern Logain. State your business.
Tell me about Thrain
How
Logain.
can you not know of Logain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Tern. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Logain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
It's Tyrion inside. What is he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Surely you can tell me a little bit. I would like an audience with Tyrion, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on then.
Let's meet him.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I am.
Kalen's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
No, I didn't know that.
Marik respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marik would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here.
You're no surface dwarf, I can see it in your eyes. Smart of the Grey Wardens to look for new recruits in Orzammar. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't?
Then simply pray.
He seems kind of nice.
Look carefully, men. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning but smart. But don't listen to those little white nose.
I get hit. Oh wow, they stop shooting whenever you walk over there.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me. The last scouting party made it back last night.
Priest, what is she doing? Oh. Look what we found here.
The all before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my guide.
I wonder if she'll talk about the scouting party again.
Petron said they were Orlesians, coming with a whole army of them fancy Orlesian knights.
If my pa wasn't already in his grave, that'd have put him there.
There are lots of dark.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
Reports of things we've never even heard of.
No, I just wanted to talk.
You want to talk to me? I'm not in trouble, am I?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Our short friend here, for instance, is something called a genlock. They're pretty common in the Horde, but we've seen others much larger. We don't know where these new darkspawn are coming from, or what they can do. All I can say is to use caution. There aren't any we've seen that won't die once they bleed enough.
Well met. We're doomed, we are.
Well, don't touch the carcass. We'll be burning it so it doesn't infect anything.
Does burning really remove the infection? I feel like that would only spread it.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korkari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Let's see, seems easy. What do we need darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood. What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
What if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Find an archive and 3 files of blood.
Watch
Understood.
over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay. New quest.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Well. Alright, so we're gonna look for that herb too. 3 vials of blood. Crap, okay. Let's switch to... Yeah, let's use our crossbow. Dang, they don't even need me. Very well.
Right.
Okay, and that guy said it grows near the water. I'm sure we'll find it. It's a dying soldier.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at
I
least.
have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed.
A bunch of wolf blood over us.
Can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming these dangers is part of our tests.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Still searching for that flower. Let's go off this way.
Let's get started. You're getting sloppy.
Let's get into the thick of it. Well done, guys. Okay, well, there's our 3 vials. Still searching for this flower. Keep pressing spacebar, thinking I can like jump or something. Sadly, cannot. Oh, there it is. Oh no, it's off. Oh. Good job, guys.
Let's get started.
Maybe over here. Oh, there's one. Oh. Get him, Thrain. Nicely done, boys. Squirrel. Keep hearing like a bear sound. Oh my gosh. It's no bear sound, that's a rogue. We are that awesome. Yeah, Alistair, we sure are that awesome, bud. Easy. Okay. Let's loot those guys. Missionary Rigby. New quest. Is there a way I can see my quest? Has to be a way, right? My inventory. It's the map. Okay, here's my skills. These my talents. Oh, V removes the HUD. See are my stats. How do I get my quest? Journal? Oh. Current quest. You found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby on a body and find the cache mentioned in the will. Take it to Jeddah and run Redcliffe. And what's the will say? Last will and testament. A man named Rigby. Okay, how do I read it? Journal? Codex items? No. Quest related? This is the last will and testament of Rigby, the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. I leave all that I came with to my wife Jeddah. Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I have buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in a deviant ruin in the western reaches of the wild. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is still sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in the service to the Maker. Oh, okay. Looks like we're gonna be taking a trek back, boys. I said it's to the west. This looks like camp.
Let's get started.
All right, who's got
Off I go.
Who's got the skills here? Where the crap are they? Oh my gosh. Alistair, can you unlock this? Hey, David, can you unlock this? Jory, my man, come on. Alright, well. Kinda sucks, but oh well. Stumbled upon someone. Oh, they're up there. Come on, boys, let's go get them now. Let's go back to that camp we found to the west. The ruins, yep. This is it. Take the lockbox and bring it to Jeddah. You didn't loot this guy? Looks like we still have to find that temple thing for the wardens. I think we passed right by it. Yeah, that looks like it. Holy cow.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Need to go down there? No. That looks like it. Maybe we have to go more south. Oh, wait. Maybe that's it? I doubt it. I bet you do have to go south. There is some elf fruit there. You can at least grab that. Anything this way? Some wolves. Did we already go that? Yeah. Can't reach them. Let's go get them, boys. Wolf pelts might be worth something. Oh, hey, there's a box up here. Iron chest. Ooh. A letter. Save right before the fight, I gotcha.
On it. Right.
gotta focus this guy down. Let's see. Here, this is the last letter I will write you. I've had difficulty finding the Chazand to bring them the Maker's word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing the so-called darkspawn that are rumored to be gathering in the wild in ever great numbers. I've left you a weapon and everything else in spare, my son. I will try to find you once I have found a safe place. I only hope you will be safe. With luck, we'll meet again. If you see her, tell your mother that I love her. Take care of our family. Your loving father, Rigby. From book on local myths and legends, the Orchid Wilds are rife with legends and myths that have amazed and confused scholars since the fall of Ostagar in ancient times. One such mystery lies behind the tale of Stia and Nebunar, two young lovers who lived in Ostagar. Legend says that Stia grew up in the company of Sarath, the spirit of the earth, bound to an overhang on the bank of a lake in the Orca Wild. Gazaroth began to fancy her, and they spent much of their days together, talking and laughing over the years. However, Astia became a woman and began to seek the company of men. When Astia met Nebunar, the two found love, and Astia hoped to bring her lover to see her spirit friend. But the spirit, angered and jealous, bade her be gone. Gazaroth told her that she would never see it again until she brought her lover's ashes and sprinkled them over their spot. She was horrified. She fled from the enraged spirit, but she began to miss Gazaroth. And on the day Nebunar asked her to marry him, she cut her beloved's throat and burned him and brought his ashes to Gazaroth, knowing that their marriage would forever sever her ties to her dear spirit friend. These are legends among the Chazand. Gazaroth still haunts that lake, and that those who sprinkle the ashes of the deceased or the right spot can summon the spirit in memory of the contract of its beloved. Gazaroth will grant a single wish and then vanish, never to be heard from again. A note is scribbled in the margin beneath the page. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks, an overhang overlooking that half-sunken Tevinter dome, maybe Gazet will appear and give you a wish. If the battle takes you there, I think it's worth a try. Hold up, wait a minute. Guys, field trip. We're gonna go sprinkle some ashes. We're gonna go up there, yeah. Okay. Are we not in the right spot? Hold on, what do you say in the... chasm over a pile of rocks on an overhang, overlooking that half-sunken rocks. Thinking that was it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's further ahead. What's that place called that he wants us to go to? I think... Grey Warden's Cache as a task to join the ritual.
Let's get started.
I really want to take these ashes. Maybe it's further along. Oh, maybe it's over here.
On it.
Oh yeah, there's the pile of rocks. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Oh. Oh no. What have I done? Okay. That's it. He didn't grant me a wish. Huh. I don't think any of us are a mage, are they? Are we? What was that item? 6 defense. Restrictions, mage. Did give me some chainmail, I guess. That's... I'll equip it, I guess. I can equip the superior dwarven armor. Might as well. Do we have another? Okay, we did that one. Did that one. Nothing if not clever. They have hidden markers and signs in the arrangements of stones and rubble along the paths of the wild. In this way, they mark trails, note places of interest, even give warnings in a way that outsiders cannot understand. Interestingly, these markers look indistinguishable from a regular pile of stones. I've dedicated my time deciphering these signs, and I believe I am close to breakthrough. Trail markers seem to point to a hoard or location that used for secret storage among the chasm. I have only found a portion of the message. However, I think that if I could complete the message, find all the trail markers, I can find the cache and see what treasure chastened have to hide. I found one such marker near the camp under a fallen tree, Lingus Rune. Each marker seems to point to one or two others. I hear rumors that a darkspawn horde is coming. I hope I can find this treasure before it's too late. An excerpt from Rigby's field journey. Oh no. Why, what do we see? Is it behind us? Nope. Am I missing it? Oh yeah.
Let's get started.
Let's get to work, boys. I'll take on the Herlock Alpha. And with that shield bash. There we go. Piercing strike. Shield pummel. There we go. Let's keep it going, boys.
Right.
Enchanted dagger. Really difficult to find. This ichor can sometimes be found in the hearts of corpses been possessed by demons and is naturally both thick black. In the right hands, it can be made to a very potent poison. Very cool. Any other loot? Did see some more herbs down here. Let's grab these guys. We can't grab that one. I guess we were eventually gonna find that flower. Oh, Warden's Cache. Look at that.
Well, well. What have we here?
Who are you?
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Wowawooza.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I'm neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
The tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
I'm Thrain. Pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some
Alistair.
kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed
Was
them?
my mother, in fact.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird talking log, perhaps.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Why are you interested in helping
Why
us?
not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
I want an honest answer. Are you a witch of the wilds?
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the Chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests.
Why don't I say we go with her?
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I'm no fool, if that's what you're asking.
If you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than we realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Wow. Okay. So we made it out.
So you return from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should talk about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
I'm ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I have no problem facing what is to come.
Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
Why do I feel like Alistair and I are the only one that are going to live this?
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Don't calm down. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Well, we don't know that, David.
Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Dang.
Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
Holy.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
Come on, Thrain. You can pull through.
From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Can't believe you killed Sir Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Could we put Jory's blood in the pendant?
When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well. What kind of meeting?
The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Let's turn in that herb real quick. Can I turn in that herb real quick? Quartermaster. Oh yeah, he's there. Good.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you were looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
What happened to him now?
Let's give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... Well, take another look.
Okay. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and call the stream here. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll figure out what the battle looks like next. Bye!